Say hello again. So this is a pickup from the one we just finished. Joseph he bounced into the front and knocked it off. We had some ball time today. Where's the soccer ball now?
Soccer ball.
Joshua moved the soccer ball? Okay, so no, lay down, Joshua. So we got to bend our elbows and play catch with the soccer ball. We I've been working on the letter L. No. Stay on the bed. Okay, put the soccer ball over there. There's a soccer ball. So, can you say laugh? Can you say laugh? Can you say like? Can you say love? You hear it's a W still. So we're working on the L sound. And got some pretty good phonics stuff going on that. It's been pretty good. I've been working on faith and just seeing our businesses produce so many hours, excuse me, and so much time we put in, just seeing a regular return. Bills met, things in order. I opened this to talk about brown beetles. You know the kind. There's a Mexican song about them. We had some here, and because of different things, we had an infestation that was pretty bad to me. It was making me sick, just angry. So, tried all kinds of stuff, a lot of natural stuff, and finally came on a product called Vendetta, which is a perfect name. It's exactly how I felt about the brown beetles. And it's a bait that you put, in different places. Like from where I'm sitting, there's inside the TV, under the TV, on the wall behind it, under the frame of the window behind there. I went crazy with the stuff. You get like 4 vials and 4 syringes, and I've used up 2.5 of them now. But we're at the place where if we see a beetle, it's dead, and I'm so happy about that. That was really getting out of hand, and it was not cool. It wasn't living. It was nasty. Looking around, like the thermostat, they were in the thermostat. We had one that was crawling into the fire alarm around the corner up there, and getting in the way of the sensor and setting that off in the morning. Because, you don't see them during the day. You see them at night when the lights are out. Well, now when we get up in the middle of the night and the lights are out, there ain't nothing moving but Joshua. And I am so happy about that. Every cabinet, every shelf, under everything. Because part of what they had been doing was hiding underneath the furniture. Like his stack of clothes there. His shirts on top and pants on the bottom. They were inside the pants box on the bottom because it doesn't seal. And they were underneath it hiding. They were under my chair. They were under the bed. They were underneath the refrigerator. I put a lot behind the refrigerator. Almost half a syringe. In the box that has the dishes in it. It's wrapped with a fake newspaper. It was a fake newspaper print wallpaper. And when I opened it, they were coming out of that. So, got up all in underneath there and did it. Got some outside. Just really, I went on a vendetta with cycle on these things. Got it done. Overjoyed in that area. What are you doing, buddy? So excuse our mess. It goes from one type to another, either his toys or, that kind of thing. My chair has been peeling. I think that's why I got it so cheap. I think they knew it was starting to peel or something. I thought it was the dog at first eating it, but it still just peels during the day. It's weird. It's like a $1,000 massage chair. It's got heat and massage and leg massage and all that stuff, but the cover is peeling off. So I'll probably just throw a sheet on it eventually and keep on going. What else is new? So our car was found on the 4th of this month. It was immediately impounded. Can't afford to get it out. And honestly, It had no shocks, no struts. The steering wheel had come off twice in my hand while I was driving. I was constantly driving, like figuring out places where, like, I wouldn't take it on the freeway, and I was driving, figuring out places where I could emergency stop. You know, if this thing acted crazy, or turnouts, or just ways of making sure that traffic. I was wargaming how I would handle the emergency if it happened, and I actually had to use it twice. Once with him in the car, so I'm actually kind of glad that it's gone. We did a GoFundMe for it, and haven't really gotten anything on it, but we're trying to. I have some antiques and some other stuff that I picked up while I was doing moving work. What?
Car's here.
Yes, the car is here. The car is here. Our new car is here, is what he's saying. That's his statement of faith. He came up with it. So, selling off all the stuff that I have, and just praying about a decent car, decent set of wheels. Joshua, come out. Go get in the bed. So Joshua and I had a good fight the other day. I came to bed after going to the bathroom, probably like 3 o'clock in the morning, and he actually lays like way up under the edge of the bed. I guess I stepped on his foot and he grabbed me. And yeah, we didn't get along well. He spent a week in the cage at least, and just really didn't get well. Stop hitting me. Don't hit me. We've already been over that.
So what's the noise?
That's the neighbors. That's the neighbors. Somebody taught him the word noise, so he's like, "What's that noise?" And right now the windows are open. We're actually below like 90 degrees outside, so we're trying to get air through. We got one. Oh, wait a minute. Just turn the light down a little bit. We got 1, 2, 3. There's one in the window. 4. One in the kitchen. 5 fans running here, pretty much day and night. And then the air conditioner's running probably, I'd say 30% of the time, maybe a little bit more, a little less than 40%, but 30% of the day, because it's been that hot. It's already hit 100 here, over 100, 102 or something in town. We don't have the greatest insulation. I think I have one wall in this place that's insulated, and that was done really bad so that it leaks. And that window we had redone during that time, and it's actually, the wall is so warped, the window's nailed shut. But we thank God for this house, and we are going to keep our house. We're praying for the next one. There's one that I've seen from a realtor when we came here that I really want to have. Costs just as much as a regular house anywhere else, but it's in a really nice place. Yeah. Really nice. Little piece of land, 6 acres, all the other stuff for less than $400,000. So, use your prayer about our success in business and everything else, and just that it's happening. We actually watched it come down, and I'm watching it come down. I really like the place, like the idea of the place. What's happening?
Now what happened?
Have you been using your tablet all day?
Yes.
Do you have bigger words?
Yes.
Yes. You my love bud?
Yes.
Yes. I love you very much.
Yes. Bye, Daddy.
Are you Joseph? So my name is Joseph, and I'm 2 years old.
No.
Come on, you gotta say it.
I am.
My name is Joseph, and I'm 2 years old. Back on the car, it took some prayer and some time to decide to do the fundraiser program, because the verse kept coming to my mind, not asking man, the idea of not asking people for help came to mind. And the verse kept coming to mind, you've never seen the righteous forsaken or his seed begging bread. In this case, bread would be money. I was in the Kickstarter, I asked people to help us to match. Basically, I asked for like $2,000 so we can get like a $4,000, solid car. But, feeling some guilt about that, some other stuff. We did start a new YouTube page for him, which is the one I've had it for a while, but I want to actually use properly edited content and, the good stuff as he's got clothes on and we're out of the house. It's going to be our, like, real YouTube page, where this is, like, family and background and that kind of thing. We did put some stuff on there, just him standing in the car lot, the driveway, without, showing where the car was going. And of him watering some of my mint outside. My mint is growing into bushes. No diaper?
No bubble.
No diaper, okay.
A bubble.
Okay, there's a funny one so I'll usually grab his butt and check his diaper, see if there's anything in it. And ask for, you got a diaper, does your diaper need changing? Well, he started doing it back, which is really hard to explain, you know what I mean? So, hope you guys get a laugh out of that. Yeah. So right now he's brushing his teeth twice a day. And he is taking a bath every day before he goes to sleep. Thought about cutting his hair, but we haven't.
Yeah.
Here, come here, sit down. Sit down, let me show him. So we had a little accident. It was our drill accident. He was playing with my drill, and that's where it pulled his hair. Actually, the chuck and everything was closed, but he found a way to wrap it around the back of the chuck, and he pulled his hair. So we're not... he doesn't get to use my drill anymore. He only gets to play with his again, which doesn't have any power. His doesn't have his is my old one, and someone lost the charger for me, so he inherited that one, and that's his drill. We were blessed with the replacement. Doing some fasting each day. Not exactly till sundown, but day long. Getting 12 hours of fasting in and just spending that time really focused in prayer, and then doing my posting for my business, even sometimes during the fast, but not letting any other distractions get in that would pull me from it. You have to stop hitting.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Been thinking about nicknaming him Hammer Fist. But that's not his nickname. His nickname is Solomon for us. And that's been before he was born. If I have done all the wrong things that David did, he can be my Solomon. Well, I think that's it, buddy. We got some of the thinner pool noodles. They were $1 at Target. Got them a little more than a month ago. And we do some sparring. He kind of uses them like swords or pugil sticks at the same time. I don't know if you guys saw when he got to pull his bow a couple weeks ago. I held the bow and he actually pulled the string pretty much. Had to do it by increments, one little stretch at a time, until he was able to extend it. So he's getting stronger there. Fire truck, toys, and the pee. So during the day he doesn't wear a diaper, and he just goes to his potty, stands up, and takes care of it as often as he feels like. He's getting a lot of fluids, and I ran a 20-minute timer, or was until today, running a 20-minute timer reminding him to go. Now he's pretty much reminding himself. He doesn't need that. So that part's getting locked in, almost done. Gonna say bye-bye, please?
Bye-bye.
And he's happy doing his thing, but I have to run to the bathroom. Bye-bye. So we're gonna cut this out now. Much love.
Bye-bye.
Peace. In the course of this, especially right now, God is really working in my heart about, there are things that you can say I forgive, and I've been saying repeatedly, I forgive when it comes up, but my heart hurt. And he's healing my heart and healing that response to react when these things come up or come to mind. So we're getting more peace there, and I'm grateful that he gave us this time to heal, to grow, to center in him. It's a beautiful thing. I expect so much more and so much good. The other site is actually being set up kind of like a travel site, kind of like a when we get out and do stuff site. One of the things we really like to do is go to the dog park. So as soon as we have wheels, we will share those videos again. There's a lot of stuff we have planned. Going to the airport and just visiting people. We've got friends in a lot of states and all over the country. My vision, my goal has been to get stable enough that we have a home and then have the ability to travel. And this next year, this coming year, I see that, and I'm really looking forward to that. So that's going to be it. Hey, you're drooling on my leg. Get your fingers out of your mouth. It's like wet drool spots sliding down my leg. Okay, say bye-bye for real. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay.